U.S. Senator Mike Rounds jumped out to a commanding lead very early on in tonight's primary election. The Associated Press declared Rounds the winner in a matter of minutes, with a majority of the votes yet to be counted. Now, Senator Rounds joins us now live via WebEx. Good evening, Senator. Appreciate you being here. How are you feeling about the results so far?
Very thankful. It's early in the evening yet. We most certainly want to see the votes coming in from Minnehaha County. Pennington is still working its way in as well, but very, very thankful to a lot of very hard workers and to support from across the entire state.
If you go on to win tonight's primary, what will your focus be heading into the general election in November? Because there are a number of big issues facing Americans right now.
You know, 5.5 years ago, I said I'd take common sense to Washington, D.C., and we would be working to improve the economy, to cut taxes, to reduce regulations, and we really try to do our best to work on the Supreme Court and the judiciary in general. Well, we've got a conservative judicial system right now. Those are things that we can point to as being results, but we've got a lot of work to do yet. We've got to rebuild our economy. We've got to respond to the pandemic. And right now, our country is really hurting, and we're going to have to respond to that in a fashion that brings everybody together. You know, we get a whole lot more done when we feel as though our voices are being heard, and when we feel secure, and most certainly when we have the opportunities to act as a nation in unison. So we've got a lot of work to do, but the first step tonight has been a good one for us. But you know, we're not going to take our eyes off the ball in November, and most certainly this is a case of where between now and then we're going to have to maintain a lot of focus on the relief from this pandemic and healing what is right now a country that is mourning.
Yeah, the civil unrest. Senator, we know that your wife, Jean, had been battling cancer. How's she doing? And did her health ever come into play, whether or not you were going to seek re-election?
You know, we first found out about this about a year ago when Jean was diagnosed with a sarcoma. At that time, in the first meeting we had with our doctors at Mayo, they told us that this was not a case of time management. This was a case of where we were going to go after a cure. And that told us everything that we needed to hear. I can't say enough about the support of the people in South Dakota. Their prayers, their support, you don't realize how powerful that is until you really see it in action. And wherever we went, people wanted to know how Jean was doing and would offer their prayers, their support, and just a huge number of letters to Jean and I both telling us of their story and the fact that we weren't alone in this. We weren't the first ones to go through it, and most certainly we're not the last. But it gives you a new insight to the pain and the concern and the distress that other families have suffered as well when this type of a diagnosis comes across. But tonight, you know, after a week's worth of testing last week, Jean has a clean bill of health right now. The sarcoma, the tumor is gone. There's no sign of it. And so we're moving in the right direction. And we got another visit with Mayo folks in about 90 days, but it's as good a news as we could ever have. And we just thank everybody out there for the prayers and support.
Senator Mike Rounds, thank you very much for your time. U.S. Congressman Dusty Johnson also